New construction is the story in Caledonia. This township on the south edge of the Grand Rapids Metro is where builders are actually putting homes up right now, and it's reshaping what the market here looks like. In this brief, who's building, where, what it costs, and what's coming next. Start with where. Caledonia sits about 25 minutes southeast of downtown Grand Rapids, and most of the new building is happening on the township's northern edge, along the 76th Street and Patterson corridor near M6. Far enough out that there's still land to build on. Close enough that the commute still works. Here's the baseline. Caledonia is home to a little over 17,000 people. The typical home sits around $430,000. It goes pending in about 34 days, and you're roughly 25 minutes from downtown. New construction is a big part of why that price number sits where it does. The builders here are real names, not one-off spec guys. Allen Edwin Homes is running multiple communities in the township. JTB Homes and Intera Homes are developing Dutton Preserve, and Eastbrook Homes has new Caledonia home sites on the way. That's a deep bench for a township this size. So here's where the homes are actually going up. Thornapple Farms, off Hannah Lake Road between 68th and 76th. Kraft Farms and Dutton Center, both Allen Edwin. Dutton Preserve on Patterson Avenue, 44 home sites on 30 acres. And Eastbrook's Caledonia sites, still to come. On price, Caledonia runs above the county. The typical home here is around $430,000 against a Kent County median near $335,000. New builds start in the low 400s at Kraft Farms, and the biggest 3,000 square foot plus homes land between $650,000 and $750,000. What you get for that is current builder spec, open plans, quartz counters, energy-rated construction, ranch or two-story, running roughly 1,600 to 3,400 square feet at Thornapple Farms. Dutton Preserve sits higher, starting around $600,000. And here's the comparison that actually matters, because Caledonia is not the only new construction town in this metro. Against Byron Center, Allendale, and Hudsonville, the other builder-heavy submarkets, Caledonia lands right in the middle of the pack on typical home value. Here's my honest take. In Caledonia, you're not paying a location premium, you're paying for new. That can be a completely fair trade if you want a house nobody has lived in. Just know that's the trade you're making. Speed. Homes in Caledonia go pending in about 34 days, slower than the metro core. And a lot of that is a new construction artifact. Spec homes sit until they're finished, and a build you start today is a year out, not a weekend of showings. The development isn't just houses. Caledonia Community Schools opened a new 60,000 square foot Dutton Elementary at 76th and Patterson in August of 2025. Paid for out of the bond voters passed in 2020. Dutton Preserve is going up right next to it, with a walking path connecting the two. Now compare speed across the builder towns, because this is where new construction shows up in the data. Hudsonville turns in about 2 weeks. Byron Center and Caledonia both sit around a month. Allendale, the most construction dependent of the four, runs more than 2 months. So if you're buying new here, do 3 things. Get the builder's incentives in writing, hire your own inspector, even on a brand new house, and structure your financing around the completion date, not today's calendar. And the corridor keeps changing. Kent ISD bought the old Dutton Elementary site for a second career and technical education center, with construction tentatively starting this fall. If you want to talk through which Caledonia neighborhood actually fits what you're after, let's talk.